Hello and welcome to another episode of Europa Universalis 5. As the Ottomans last left off, we didn't do that much, but we did help the Bulgarians lose against Wallachia. Or, speaking of, we helped the Wallachians win against the Bulgarians. And I actually looked at their population numbers. I believe they had 660,000 people. Now they're at 540. So I believe the territory that they lost, if I am correct in that statement, like all of this territory here, like this province and all of these basically, more or less, well, it lost them about a sixth of their country, which is really good. So the Bulgarians are weaker. Something that I also noticed, the Serbians are being occupied by the Byzantines. The Byzantines have 0 soldiers. They have 31. That's nothing. So how are the Serbians with 3,400 losing? It's the Genoese. The Genoese are at 4,700, so they are actually allied with Byzantium, which I have mixed feelings about. So all three of these nations are kind of on their own, although the Byzantines ally with the Genoese, who in turn have provinces here, 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 and 40 ships, which is a lot. We need to build up our navy. Now, most of those ships are transports, fortunately, so if we build maybe another 20 or so galleys, I think we'll have enough forces to win against this. But ships, they take a lot of time. Let's see here. I'm gaining 18 a month, which is a lot. If I want to build the traditional galleys, first off, traditional galleys, not that good. I really want some Mediterranean galleys. It's going to take a while before we get there, though, due to my tech situation. Who is this? Someone. Our great nephew. Okay, cool. Anyone you can marry? Not really. The country of the Sutayids. Who are these guys? Here. That is interesting. 42 soldiers. Huh. Very weak. Are these guys in a civil war? The Jalarids have lost a lot of their territory. That's good. For me. These guys have no soldiers either. They're all really weak. Aww. Could I press claims? I need 150 ducats. Okay, I was planning on just chilling. But maybe we could go after the Aretinids. We could conquer this and give this to the Chanderids. We could give some land to the Karamanids. Coming of age, who's that? Our great niece. And the Black Death is over. It killed about like 86 million people. We lost 500,000. These guys, whoa, look at that. The Mentesids have completely lost. Would they accept being our vassal? They would. So how about friendly actions, improve opinion? Yeah, we'll start doing that. And of course, we get an event that makes us lose all our money. This dude, a member of a group of ambitious scholars and writers, have come forth and suggested we sponsor him, compiling a genealogy of our dynasty. Spare no expenses. Yeah, I guess we will. Well, there goes our money. This belongs in a museum. Gain a new work of art. Fantastic. I like the platypus motif. wait. Patron of the arts is like Bob Ross with platypus. Why is the platypus the theme this season? I haven't really noticed it. Dogecoins is kind of funny. Lion of the North, of course. Yeah, wow, really. That is funny. Welfare state, yeah, we do have that. Well, we took a loan. That's kind of annoying. Are we paying for stuff that we're not supposed to pay for? Yes, like forts. I don't want to pay for that. Armies. I don't want to pay for that. Otherwise, we're doing pretty well. Our ruler's 75. I mean, what a Chad. What an absolute beast. He's a naive enthusiast, which is kind of a shame. But everything else is really good. Infantry power plus 10%. Very nice. What is this guy doing? Yeah, this guy kind of sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, we need to... our spies discover a good bureaucrat in... Do I want the legitimacy? Yeah, sure. Why not? I should have taken the military stuff, actually. I regret that. Well, interesting that the Bulgarians are winning. Who is this guy? Our great nephew as well. I think I just had one. Oh well. Are you doing stuff? Loan taken over. We got some more food. Nice. I can pay back the loan. I just want to be debt-free if possible. Stability, we're paying quite high for that. I'm not sure I need it that quickly. There we go. That's a little bit more manageable. Same thing with the legitimacy. Like, oh, jeez. Alright, how about that? Building maintenance, a lot. A lot of marketplaces. Libraries. I want the libraries, though. We're making 30 ducats a month. That is a lot. I mean, our tax base has gone through the roof. It was like a 50-something before. I mean, war with the Aretinas would be nice, but I'm not really sure it would be worth it. I guess I could take all their money. Who just died? Our nephew, who was not that amazing. Okay, he died at the age of 50. This guy's 76! Let's see if he can reach 80. That would be amazing. I don't think so, though. Yeah, they're dropping like flies now all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. Now, this guy was actually part of my court, so losing him really sucks. I guess we have to appoint a new cabinet member. We've been really lucky with the deaths so far, but I guess not. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. 95, 92, 77. Oh, he is amazing. Can I make him my vizier? I would love to. He's 17 as well. What an absolutely amazing person. You deserve to have kids. There's no one eligible, though. Marry a noble. Marry a royal. Alright. There's no one. When we have enough money, I need to make him a vizier. That's mandatory. I do wonder what decides the value of stuff. Okay, you're not doing anything anymore, so crack down on the Burger Institute. Not really all that worried about that, but go ahead. Everything is so expensive. 120. Yeah, I'm definitely making this guy my vizier. What does that do? 187. That's so much money. It's worth it though, I think, maybe. Another guy coming of age. He's okay. He's fine. Alright, I should have enough money now. Cabinet. Make him my vizier. 5 legitimacy. He gets head of the cabinet, which makes him... He cannot be removed, which is fine. Efficiency cabinet plus 25%. Amazing. And we gain a bunch of crown power. I mean, look at this. Okay, so right now we have 30%. And what is it going to be like in a month? Also, I think it dropped from 2.2 to 2.4. Amazing. 33%. I mean, not bad. Not amazing, but it's helping. Now, we need money. Are these guys still... They're no longer at war, are they? They are... No, they're not. Wait a minute. Are these not part of a... The Ilkhanate is still this. Okay, so these guys took over? How strong are you? Not very strong. So if I, like, declared war... We do not have a diplomat. Oh, yeah, that's right. So I'm not spending any... Okay, we're unfortunately going to have to do some diplomatic spending. That kind of sucks. Ah, so expensive. Well, we're working on it. For the Sunni faith, that's right. If I can get them as a vassal, and then I can just eat all of Sicilia, or Cilia, whatever it's called. This guy is fine. I mean, they're very spread out. They are, it is a vassal of the Kingdom of Sicilia. That's techie, yeah. Do they have any allies? Not really. More people coming of age. Nice. The Byzantines are no longer at war, and they did acquire some land. The Serbians are quite weak now. Who are you fighting? The Hungarians. Not great, especially considering we just helped the Wallachians. Oh well. At least they're not bordering us, right? We have a bunch of meat shields. And now we have the truce with the Bulgarians again. That's perfect. Another person coming of age. I mean, it would probably be good to do some royal marriages. I could probably... Okay, press claims. I could do that there and fight the Arachnids, but I'm not sure it'd be worth it. Can I press claims on anyone else? I could on the Genoese. The Genoese are not in a truce with me. But once again, their fleet is pretty large. I have a lot of... I could build a bunch of traditional galleys. Yeah, they have far fewer. 11 galleys. If I build... 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's gonna take like a year. 7 galleys, that'll be good. Offer diplomatic protection against them and... Wouldn't I just fully annex them? I guess I could do it with the Arachnids. I mean, we would be given a province, right? Getting a province is not too bad. I mean, we are so far ahead of them at this point. Invade neighbor Beylik, diplomatic protection. Great Oak Bay doesn't sound all that good. It's kind of a shame that we can't do that here. I guess I have to integrate the Chanderids. Are these guys a... They are a tributary of the Arachnids, so if we declare war upon the Kubadids... Yeah, we will be at war. But a tributary does not mean that they would actually be called into the war. If I did this... Wouldn't they call a bunch of people into the war? I'm not really sure. I guess I'll just have to find out eventually. But we are going to do, I think, a press claim on Genoa, and then we will take a lot of territory from the Byzantines. Specifically, I would like to take, let's see here, provinces. All of Ervros, Rhodopis, Silvan, Lower Macedonia, like these 3, and maybe all the islands. The islands seem good. Athens is a vassal of Sicily, which has 5,000 soldiers. Not too bad. Not a huge amount, though. There are pirates, privateers, and places. Alright, that's fine. We're still working on our maritime strength. It's growing. Slowly, but it is growing. Another person coming of age. Very nice. He is still alive. 77. Let's see if he can reach it to 80. We could get a spy network. I don't need it. We're making money hand over fist. Very nice. Scholar has arrived. Byzantium. There are still available burghers for employment. So I'm gonna go... What is making the most money? The Tailor's Guild is making a lot of money right now. Let's upgrade that a bit. And the Weaponsmith and the Tailor, and I think the Tools Guild as well. Sure. Meanwhile, in Izmit, the Spinner is making a lot of money, but honestly, the Carpenter has the bonus, so I'm gonna upgrade the Carpenter a bit. In Bursa, the Spinner's making a lot of money. I don't really understand why. Weaponsmith is making a lot. Do we have any bonuses to this? No. What about the weapons dude here? A little, because there's lumber in Kokeli. Alright. And what about you right here? And we're still allowed to build it even if we don't have that. Because of 2 levels. Okay. I will upgrade the... What about tools? They use copper and tin. Okay. The Tools Guild, yeah, let's upgrade that. And let's actually not upgrade that. We'll upgrade the Izmit Weapons Guild. There. That'll give me some bonuses. Alright, very nice. Our economy is being upgraded. What were you good at? Not the Spinners. You don't really have the production efficiency. No. I guess the Tailors Guild makes a lot of money. Nice. We already have a lot of tailors. Production efficiency is nice, though. Sure. I guess it's one of those things where they can't all build. But it would be better to have all the spinners here, due to the bonus. Suit of Vanguard does not have anything else. What does stone get used in? Stone. Alright. Buildings. Stone. Yes, I know. Let's go to the burger buildings and then go stone. Okay, there has to be a way to see that. The Spinners Guild, they use... Well, that's to build a building itself. But, like, what does the resources take? Okay, so I can do this. So, wool, cotton, and fiber. Oh, doing this actually hovers over the provinces I have. Let's go do that. Building up the fleet. Quite considerably as well, in my opinion. The coalition right now is not that strong. Also, we have a truce with Byzantium. I would argue that our fleet is larger than the Genoese fleet. Now, going back to buildings. Let's see here. Tailors, the weaponsmith uses some stone, actually. But that uses gems as well? Yeah, that does not sound very efficient. Coal would be nice. We have one coal province right here. As one says. If I made the Akashir, or whatever it's called, a town, it has a toll castle. That's interesting. If I turn that into a town, which would cost 385, then I could build weapons here due to the stone. No, I mean due to the coal. What else is here? This is beeswax. I don't care about that. Wheat, fruit, silk, and fish. Okay, not amazing. But what uses stone? I'm aware. It would be nice to see like all the buildings that are used. All right, let's go military. Theodosian walls. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to chill for now. How strong are the Genoese? 24 ships, 11 galleys. I'm a little bit worried about... So their galleys right now are traditional galleys, the same as mine. But I definitely want more superiority. The big thing is that I would love to actually siege down Genoa, and to do that I need more ships probably. So let's go build a few more traditional galleys, like here. I want to dominate the sea. And I'll build a couple more cogs. I have 3 so far. Oh, we'll start with that. I don't have more money. 1360, we declare war. Now, one advantage I've had from this campaign is because the episodes have been shorter. As he hasn't died each episode, I've kind of reset the situation of him dying, perhaps. But because these episodes are going to start getting longer, there's a higher chance of him dying. 78 years old. He's been ruling, well, at least since 1337, so... That is a very long time. We're building up the economy, we're cracking down on stuff, we're integrating stuff. All of that's great. I'm pretty sure the rise of the Ottomans situation is supposed to allow me to... acquire stuff here, now that I control Constantinople, but I guess we're never gonna get that, which kind of sucks. So I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Corruption. I do not like that. Corrupt institutions? No. Try to eradicate the problem. That is very annoying. We're integrating some stuff, we're integrating some more stuff. They're all doing military things. How good are you at military stuff? Not very good. Is there anything else that I could have you do? I guess not. Settling tribesmen is better than nothing, I guess. How close are we to getting the ships? January? Alright, we can do that. This is good for... Yeah, sure, that's good. We're getting more nobles that way, it's fine. And we get some satisfaction with the Guzats. They are very happy right now. In fact, can I not do this and just do that? I mean, the thing is that I don't need... Oh, okay, this does actually impact how quick it happens. Alright, that's fair enough. That's fine. Alright, we have a bunch of ships now. Now, the big thing is their fleet might be bigger than ours. Even with all these, galleys. We got 19. We are gonna get, naval levies as well. That is true. So, it's not just the galleys we have. They have 11 plus potential galleys. I'm gonna have like 40-something ships. So, the fleet is actually gonna be very large. I'm actually gonna move this army over here. No, I'm gonna keep it where it is. It's fine. I think... How much money do we have? 300 something? The big deal is I'm gonna want to grab a bunch of money from the Genoese. And I'm gonna want to siege their capital, if possible. But that might not be reasonable. But my goal from the Genoese is to seize this here, and these two provinces, and the islands. And, what is this? Theodoro? The Duchy of Theodoro. Amazing. And a bunch of the Byzantine land. That is the goal. I think we can succeed in that. Yeah, that should be possible. Let's go here. Here. Okay, the fleet is gathered, rallied, ready. It's very large. Oh, still losing manpower. I guess build more ships. We're gonna lose some probably. So build a few more galleys. And let's go press claims. Let's press claims on this province here. Saruhan. Saruhan will soon be ours. If I declare war upon the Genoese... Second, I need to think a little bit. Okay, so... International organizations. They're part of the Holy Roman Empire. Does that mean that me declaring war upon them will call in the entire Holy Roman Empire? I think it might. I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, I know it'll call in these guys. I think I just wasted 150 ducats for no reason. Jeez. That sucks. I think that's how it works. I mean, that's the whole point of the Holy Roman Empire, right? Would I be at war with everyone, or just with the Emperor? I'm not really sure how these work. Imperial laws. Fundamental laws. Golden Bull. Dun. Sealed the Golden Bull. I don't know what this means. Religious laws. Imperial diet. Members. Overview. Privileges and duties of the Emperor. The Holy Emperor is led by Emperor gains access to all of these different things. Okay. Enforce landsfred. Okay. I'm assuming I would be at war with the Kingdom of Bohemia, who has 11,000 soldiers. I mean, I'm assuming it works the same way as in EU5. I do not want to declare war upon the entirety of the HRE. I'm just not sure. I think I just have to leave that alone for now. I would almost want to try it and then Alt F4 if it got me into the war, but I think we're just gonna have to not risk it. Okay, so I just wasted 150 ducats for no reason. That really sucks. Yeah, well, you have 5 years to call upon it. Maybe I can get Parliament to acquire a war goal against the Byzantines. I only have a year until that's over. When can I call Parliament? In 2 months. Okay. That'll be the goal then, to get a war goal on the Byzantines. Well, someone just died. Not my leader, though. Okay, next month. It's gonna be narrow. People are dying. Like flies. I mean, look at this guy. He was only 51. And this guy came of age. Basically as good as the guy who died. And then we have our chat over here. 79! Mr. Osmangulu Ghazi Orhan Bey. Amazing. Okay, can we call Parliament? We can. In Istanbul, please. I need the thing which has the highest chance of succeeding. Bolster neighbors, yes. And then we need to ask for Caspelli against the Byzantines. I would like to conquer... Thessaly would be very good in terms of money. Central Macedonia would be very good. I think Evros is the state to go for. And let me just think a bit about this. If we declare war... They have 400 soldiers. That doesn't matter. But if we were to declare war... Epirus would join in with 1,300 soldiers. They don't really matter. We can siege them now with ease. The Genoese would be called in. We could conquer their territories here. And take a bunch of money. War reps, a bunch of money. I'm pretty comfortable with that idea. So yeah, let's do that. Ask for larger levies would be nice as well. Fabricate claim on... Because if we did this for no CB, how much stability would we lose? 25. Okay. Yes. And we would get 5 antagonism. If we fabricate a Casus Belli for these guys, for Evros, say. Approved claim Casus Belli on Evros for 4 years. I may as well take it, right? It's not that many people. 24,000. But, if we go here... Maybe I need to wait a month. Just in case. Alright. 1st of May. Yeah, so 25. How much stability would I lose? 0, I think. Now, doing this would call in Bohemia. Yeah, okay, so it's Bohemia that gets called in. I do not want to fight the Bohemians. I know they're all the way over here, but there is a chance that they could march through Hungary. I just don't want to risk it. 12,000 soldiers. Maybe we could win, but it would be a lot more difficult. We got a parliament-approved war. Yes. That means that we cannot co-belligerent them. Max antagonism for attacker, plus 25%. Conquer cost for attacker, plus 25%. Kind of a shame. The, I think the Bailic one, like if we declared war upon the Genoese. Let's see here. And we did hostile war for this. It's actually minus 25% cost for attacker. It's amazing. Yeah, it's really an amazing ability. I mean, we could maybe win against the Bohemians. 12,000 troops versus my 2, 4, 6. This is not EU5, EU4, where these guys would most definitely march down. They'd have to go through quite a few different countries. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. I'm just not going to risk it. It kind of sucks that we're doing this, but I got the claim. It's fine. Alright, Parliament. We're not going to call them in. Epirus is gonna join, that's fine. Declare war. Alright, great. Contain banking. Ugh. We're gonna lose some stability. While this issue is being debated, we have Diplo Rep. That's very nice. Raise the levies. The levies. Yeah, thank you. We'll start here. And the armies. Raise all levies. Nice. Some time to pass. Nice. There we go. The first army is going to march over here. Start sieging this down. This army here is just going to march there. Siege this down. This army here is going to join this one. The fleets are all going to join in. First navy here. These are all just like fishing boats. It is what it is. This army is going to march over there. We'll siege down all of this without all too much trouble, I don't think. I do not know if there is a crossing there. There is. Okay, fantastic. You guys march over there. And you guys march and join this army. Okay. We won a battle. Alright, that's nice. Yep, siege this down. Siege this down first, because this belongs to a different state. And then this one down. The fleet is going to come over here so we can pick these guys up. Same thing with these guys. Alright, we don't need to be playing on speed 2, but let's play on speed 3. Just be a little bit cautious. We won another small little battle. Nice. I mean, they have quite a bit less troops than we do. The big thing is the navy situation. Now, I am curious. We do not have any slave markets here in Istanbul. Maybe I should build one. Or maybe not. I mean, a lot of people are moving to Istanbul anyway. It's funny because Edirne is going to get... It has 14,000 people. Remember that. The demography right now is 26% slaves. They just gained 3 more slaves. No, and Bursa and Izmit have a lot of slaves. I do wonder, slave markets. Slave market. There are a lot here. I don't want slaves in this, like, area. Yeah, I'm gonna disband both of these. Because I don't want slaves coming here. Like, I don't want these places to be populated. Well, not with slaves anyway. This is a town, to be fair. Demography here is like 13% slaves. Where else? Slave. So these provinces here. Manisa isn't even a... Yeah, I mean, we have no population here. Demography is like 18% slaves, that's fine. Right now, yeah, I mean, it's not making me money anyway. I don't need it. Smyrna, I could sort of understand having some population there, but I don't really need it. I'll at least reduce this by 1 level. And let's see here. Slave. Yeah, I do not need slave markets right here. Either. Demography is a little bit slave, but not that much. So that will concentrate more of the population, I think. Slave... Oh. Slave market. Oh, there's a lot here. I don't want that there. No. Most definitely not. We have 0 control here. Maybe this will impact me negatively in ways, so do let me know in the comments down below if I'm making a mistake. Are we building anything in Istanbul? Yes, we are. Rather have the population here in Istanbul, to be honest. So let's build a slave market. I'll build one, right? Just to see if that impacts the population any. Let's see here. Slave. We'll keep these here. I'll remove this one. Keep these. Keep this. Keep this. But yeah, I think these two, they need to lose those slave markets. I don't need it. Let's see what happens with the slave population. It's very large here. 15,000 people. That's 62% of the population. Let's see. 15,600. Try to remember that. I'm not going to. It's going to take a while before we get... Occupying this. We're occupying this. Cancel. Yeah, we can siege this down. Nice. Let's get on the ship. Come here. Okay, so my question is, there was like 15,000 people were here? Still 15,600. But they've got, yeah, see, like 964 plus 700, 600, 8. Didn't even demand seat and... Yeah, sure. I mean, what do we get for this? Lose some satisfaction, not really worth it. I might do this. How much banking do we have in Istanbul? Like 1%. That's nothing. I might do that just to get the thing to pass so I don't lose the stability. Not that I really need it, but... embark. And arrive here. Thank you. So we have the Epirus and... what do you want to call them? The Epirus Byzantine army? Sure. Epirian. Is this province a flatland? It is. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll attack them on the flatland. If possible. Seems like they are going to... Oh, okay. Just do that then. That's fine. Land in Gelibolu. Of course, they're gonna come here. Well, land in Gelibolu. We'll kill these. And then I can choose what to do. You guys are gonna come here. This is very unnecessary. This guy's losing a bunch of troops for no real reason. Do we have the battles here? No. It's kind of a shame that you can't see all the previous battles, like in the other games. We're getting close to 40 minutes as well. I think we're going to actually end the episode right here. So we're not quite at 40 minutes, but this is the first of the longer episodes. Some time passed. I mean, our ruler is 79 now, which is kind of crazy. And we are at war with the Genoese and the Byzantines. So next episode, I'm going to try to wrap this war up. Maybe get to 1365. I doubt it, but we shall see. I will do my best. I upload content 5 days a week, and this series, As the Ottomans, comes out 3 times a week. On weeks that I stream as Sweden. On those Saturdays, I release that instead of an episode of this, but you basically get 2.5 episodes a week. So that's pretty good in my opinion. And yeah, subscribe for more. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.